good wins. A win recently over South Warren, 50-43. Before the loss to the Lady Bruins, a good win over Nelson County, 47-29. So the Lady Panthers are wanting to get on track in the district, get their first W. Now, obviously, the John Hardin Lady Bulldogs licking their chops, as this is not, again, the typical Etown Lady Panther squad. It's a squad that is ripe for the pickings, and the district opponents are ready to go to try to take their first crack. It's been 19 years since the Lady Bulldogs have beaten the Lady Panthers, and so this solid, strong Lady Bulldogs squad looking for this opportunity. They are led at this point by sophomore Sharon Tidwell, number 23, is averaging 20.8 points per game, 9.2 rebounds per game. So Sharon Tidwell has been a force. She's been their leading scorer for the last several seasons. So Tidwell's really coming into her own and is someone who will look to dominate inside on this Elizabethtown Panther squad. Also leading the way, Destiny McAllister, averaging 14 points and 5 rebounds per game. The three-point gunner for this Lady Bulldog squad, Rihanna Butler, she's 55% from three-point range, 11 of 20 on this young season. So she's done a great job. One of the keys for this squad is the senior point guard, Kiana Clay, number 12. Her ball handling is critical at times when the Lady Bulldogs have struggled against teams. It's been the ball handling. It's been the ability to handle the press, get the ball up court, take care of the basketball, not turn it over at a high rate. And so Kiana Clay, number 12, the senior leader here on the floor, will be a critical factor in this ball game tonight. Hustler, all around good player, Christine Kettlehake, number 10, will come off the bench. She may actually start. I'm not sure if she'll start, or Ramiah Boyd, number 22, who's coming back off of a broken foot. Boyd is a transfer into this squad, and she's quite a player, quite a track athlete, and we'll see Ramiah Boyd, I believe, tonight make a difference as well. For the Lady Panthers, it's a three-person show led by junior Sarah Clark. She's averaging 12 points and 11 rebounds a game. 87% from the free throw line. And at this point in the season, again, it's early, but 13 of 24 from three-point range, 54%. So Sarah Clark, at about 6 feet tall, is an inside and outside threat with her rebounding and three-point shooting. So watch for Sarah Clark. Brooklyn Can is also a good three-point shooter for this Lady Panther squad. Number 3 is averaging 9 points and 2 rebounds a game. And probably the key for this squad is the ball handling and point guard play of Janice Armstrong. She's averaging 10 points and 4 rebounds a game, so important that she take care of the basketball against this John Hardin squad. This John Hardin Lady Bulldog squad is kind of an enigma, kind of tough to figure out. They have a ton of talent. They looked really good last year in the district semifinals against Central Hardin. Almost knocked off the Lady Bruins before the Lady Bruins went ahead in the next game and beat the number 1 ranked Etown Lady Panthers to win the district title. But that game was an absolute slugfest. Lady Bulldogs were just a couple points down late in that ball game. And so they are someone who I know their girls and their coaches believe that they can win the district title this year, that they are good enough to beat anybody in the district. As I've said, to me it really kind of looks like you've got a wide open field. Certainly Central Hardin is last year's winner. They lost a couple of seniors, but they certainly have the squad that is the favorite right now. But any of the 4 teams at the top of this district are capable, talented enough to win the district, including the Lady Panthers. Now, on that side, the Lady Panthers, again, are kind of an up-and-down group right now, and honestly might be the 4th best team in this district. Now, again, I would not count them out. Any of these teams are talented enough to win in a 2-game district tournament. So all you got to do is win 2, and certainly any of those 4 teams are capable of doing that if they play well and have the breaks kind of fall the right way for them. So we're looking at, again, a wide open field. Again, I said this Lady Bulldog team is an enigma. They are good enough to beat about anybody, but strangely enough, from time to time, will lose some inexplicable games. They're 2-2 on this young season. Good win over LaRue County, 64-57, and a win over North Bullitt, 71-51. Now, two good wins, but also a strange and puzzling loss, 56-50 to Grayson County, who we saw North Hardin just blow out, and Grayson County never in that ball game. So this John Hardin Lady Bulldog squad trying to find their identity, trying to find consistency. They're not used to being this good, I'll be honest with you. They have struggled the last several years, but they are a good bunch with a lot of talent and the ability to beat just about anybody around here. So they've just got to find themselves and the confidence to play consistently and win consistently. So interesting matchup here tonight between the Lady Bulldogs and the Lady Panthers. We are getting close to the national anthem and the starting lineups. And so we will pause in just a moment here for the anthem. Again, I'm Paul Gray bringing you the action tonight. We'll have the anthem and then the starting lineups and get to the action.
For tonight's game, first, for the visitors of the scoreboard, the Lady Bulldogs from John at guard, a 5'4" sophomore, number 4, Destiny. At guard, a 5'5" senior, number 12, Etown. At guard, a 5'5" senior, number 32, Etown Butler. At forward, a 5'6" senior, number 10.
So the starting lineups for the Lady Bulldogs: Christine Kettlehake, Kiana Clay, Rihanna Butler, Destiny McAllister, and Sharon Tidwell. Now for the starting lineup for the Lady Panthers.
Number
And so the starting lineups have been announced. We've got the Lady Panthers. We'll start Sarah Clark, Brooklyn Can, Brooklyn Brown, Harper Gregory, and Janice Armstrong. Absent from the bench and absent from the starting lineup tonight, Ashlyn Can, Brooklyn's twin sister. Not sure where Ashlyn is, if she's out sick. I don't see her on the bench either. Injury or illness, I'm not sure, have not heard, but Ashlyn Can has been in the starting lineup for these past games, not scoring much, but certainly providing rebounding. And we're ready to get underway. Sarah Clark and Destiny McAllister tipping. And the Lady Panthers will control the tip. Gregory has out top Armstrong. She's going to drive it. She's trying to pivot, gets it back out top to Brooklyn Brown. It looks like they can get in the lane when they want, but they're not taking advantage of that. Janice Armstrong's going to drive. Now she'll take a little floater in the lane off the mark. Tidwell with her first rebound. That won't be the last, that's for sure. She averages 9 a game. McAllister's open for 3. It's on the way, and it's good. Destiny McAllister, the sophomore, number 4, getting it done. Sarah Clark just inside the line there. Can't get it to go. Knocked away by Harper Gregory, but it'll go out of bounds to the Lady Bulldogs. So Destiny McAllister, number 4, trying to pull that down. We are going to see some 2-2-1 full court pressure. Did not see that in the Central Hardin game very much at all. Kind of token pressure as the Bulldogs handle that. No problem. Butler for 3. Can't get it to go. Kettlehake rebound. Can't get it to go. Kettlehake is such a scrapper inside. She needed to convert that, obviously, but such a scrapper, good rebounder, does a lot for this ball club. Isn't going to get the press or the height, but she sure can play. Tidwell inside, can't get it to go. Clark with the rebound. Tidwell a little confused about how that ball did not go in the basket. I think she thought she was fouled, but I didn't see contact there. Armstrong's going to drive it. It goes over the basket, but she's going to go to the line just like she did against Central Hardin. Number 12, Kiana Clay's first foul. Team's first, 6:55 to go. Janice Armstrong, 2 free throws. First one is good, so Armstrong knocks that down. Just how she started the game against the Central Hardin Lady Bruins a week ago. Getting in the lane, getting fouled, and getting to the line. That one's going to be off the mark. Tidwell with another rebound. And again, the pressure is coming. Butler's going to beat the pressure by herself, handling it. Almost loses it off her own leg. It's going to go off of Sarah Clark's leg, though. It'll stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs sporting their new away red unis, looking good. I'm a big fan of these red unis. Tidwell gets the pass, and it's good. Her first bucket of the night. So Tidwell and McAllister, 2 leading scorers for this Lady Bulldogs squad. Off to a good start, 5-1. Nice move by Can. Almost lost the ball. Gregory's going to drive. She's in the lane. Can't quite get it to go. Clark bats it to Gregory, and Gregory will get the score. So Gregory will get the credit for the rebound and the bucket. But it's Clark who was able to get it to her. Turnover here as the first time they have had trouble handling the pressure. Can open for 3 on the way short. Rebound to Clay. Can looked like she was backing up as she shot that one and just not really set and in a good position to shoot the ball. Butler leading 3-point shooter for this Lady Bulldog squad, and it's good. Brianna Butler with 3. So the 55% 3-point shooter, Brianna Butler, who had a really good year shooting the basketball last year, even better to start this season. Good screen by Gregory. It's going to be Clark on the baseline, blocked by Tidwell. As she tried to drive on the baseline there, couldn't get it to the rim. Kiana Clay out top, gets it to Kettlehake. Good start for the Lady Bulldogs in the corner. McAllister open. Good ball movement just off the mark. Armstrong with the rebound. She's going to push the ball behind the back. Going to drive it on Clay. Looking for Clark across the court. Couldn't get it to her, but Can comes up with it. McAllister deflection. She's trying to run it down. She will in the corner. Here comes Tidwell. Knocked away from Tidwell, but she gets it back. Kettlehake can't handle it. And that's going to be, it looked like it was going to be over and back, but she saves it. But a 2-on-1 resulting. Could have had probably a layup on the 2-on-1, but that did not happen as Can wanted the 3-point attempt. Tidwell's first foul. Armstrong had the rebound, and So Tidwell's first. She's asking out already. I'm not sure what's going on, but did not get her out. Drive by can't get it. Tidwell will get the rebound there. Kettlehake has. I'm not sure why Tidwell wanted out. She got a foul early, and maybe that's why she's thinking she needs to come out of the ball game, but not sure what happened there. Clay now setting the offense. It looks like they're facing a 2-3 zone. Extended a little bit. The Brooklyn's up top. Can and Brown. Butler going to dribble around, gets it to the corner to Clay. She's going to drive baseline. She's losing her balance a little bit. McAllister bails her out in the corner. Cross court to Butler. She's not ready to shoot. Had to move to get the ball. Clay now open for three. She'll let it go. That's off the mark. Armstrong with another rebound. Her third already. So the point guard coming down with a nice pass down the floor to Clark for a bucket. Sarah Clark's first two of the ball game. And Coach Coleman is going to call a timeout. Nikki Coleman wants a timeout here. Tidwell's going to take a seat. She looks tired out or like something happened. Be frustrated, tired. She's going to get a drink of water there. This is a Hardin County Education Community Television student production. HCEC-TV's division of Hardin County Schools live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs. Physical therapy associates more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. 8-5 with 3:56 to go here in the first period. The Lady Bulldogs will have the basketball. And it's going to be Clay bringing it up. The point guard's going to trigger the offense. Ramaya Boyd has checked in, number 22. Gets it to McAllister in the lane for an easy two. McAllister with 5 early points here. Brooklyn Brown now working against Kettlehake. Nice crossover move. She can get in the lane. Armstrong's open for 3 in the corner, and it's good. Janice Armstrong has 4. 10-8, Lady Bulldogs. Like Paris Parker's going to check in for the Lady Bulldogs as Clay beating the pressure. Gets it to McAllister. Destiny McAllister out top, working against the 2-3 zone of the Lady Panthers, trying to extend that. Coach Sweeney trying to get them to put a little pressure on the ball. Butler out top. Ramaya Boyd now on the left wing. Back to Butler. Boyd again could be a big factor for this team that they did not have last year. Turnover. Harper Gregory comes up with the ball as Kettlehake is pushing her down the floor, and Kettlehake a little too aggressive. She is a tough player, but a little too much on that one. I think she was frustrated with the turnover, and she's going to commit the foul. Harper Gregory with 2 free throws here. First one just off the mark as Gregory's been a good free throw shooter. 5 for 7 on the season. She'll miss that one. Kettlehake checking out. Paris Parker, number 5, checking in. Kristen Ritchie ready to check in for Lady Panthers. She's going in for Harper Gregory. That one's way short. Could not find it. Came off the top of her fingers, and she's not feeling really good about that effort. As you can see that on her face. Again, full court 2-2-1 trapping pressure that the Lady Panthers are going to put on here. Clay easily breaks that with her speed. Butler wanted a 3, steps inside of it, gets it blocked. Ritchie can't come down with the rebound. It's Butler with the rebound. Boyd back to McAllister. Butler, they're working the outside of the zone right now. Sure they'll want to get by penetration or passing in the lane. Cross court to Boyd. McAllister at the top of the key is going to drive. She gets to about 8 feet. Can't get it to go. Parker with the rebound. They're battling with her for the ball. Outside Clay for 3 and off the glass and in. Kiana Clay. So 3 made 3-point baskets for this Lady Bulldog squad already. Rebound Ritchie can't get it to go on the reverse as Clark had missed originally. Going to set the offense. Coach Sweeney calling for their motion offense against this man-to-man look here. Armstrong's going to pick it up, gets it to Brooklyn Brown. Brown to Ritchie, about 8 feet out, just off the mark. And it's McAllister with the rebound. Lady Bulldogs pushing it up the floor. Cross court, Butler gets it to Ramiah Boyd. Boyd back out top to Clay, round to Parker. They're moving the ball well. Not much happening yet, however. Butler can't handle the pass. Armstrong is after it. They're going to tie her up as Brown and Armstrong tied up Brianna Butler. The ball will stay here, however, with the Lady Bulldogs. And Tidwell checking in and Boyd checking back out. So Sharon Tidwell back on the floor. The alternating possession does stay here 13-8. Lady Bulldogs up with 1:24 to go here in the first period. Again, they're going to have Destiny McAllister working kind of the middle of the lane there to try to get an opportunity to get her the ball. Now she's on the post. Drive by Clay. She's trying to go with a reverse layup. It was too far under the basket. It's Clark that's going to come up with it. Gets it to Can. Can double teamed. Armstrong at the top of the key. It's on the way and good. Janice Armstrong. She's got 7 in the first period. 13-11 as the Lady Panthers are hanging around here. Clay, again, with her speed, able to break the pressure, and so she's so much better than she's been in the past. Butler on the way, can't get it to go, and there's Clark with the rebound. She'll get it to Armstrong immediately to trigger the break. Armstrong's going to let another three go, and it's good! Janice Armstrong, 3 first quarter three-point baskets, and the Lady Panthers in the lead by 1. Tidwell's going to get it with 18 seconds. Drive in the lane. Ritchie on her. She can't get it to go. Rebound Clark out to Armstrong. Armstrong's going to push it against Clay. Going into the lane. Can't get it to go. Gets her own board. Three-pointer open for Can. Just off the mark, and McAllister will get the rebound. McAllister from half court. Just off the mark. An exciting first quarter. It sees the Lady Panthers up 1, 14-13. Is a quarter that seemingly was dominated by the Lady Bulldogs, and they did shoot the ball well. They made 3 threes, but matching them, Janice Armstrong knocked down 3 3-point shots of her own, 2 of them in the last minute and a half of the quarter to get this, to grab the lead back from the Lady Panthers. Winding Springs Luxury Living is located in Elizabethtown on Nicholas Street. Now leasing brand new apartments and condos, also available as Black Branch Self-Storage. For all your storage needs, call 270-766-1155 today to make an appointment or visit WindingSpringsEtown.com and BlackBranchStorage.com. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located in Elizabethtown on 31W, just south of exit 91 on Interstate 65. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. Etown Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. So quarter number 1 is in the books, and on the inbound pass, Brooklyn Brown overshoots Harper Gregory, and they'll turn it over immediately. And so with just 1 second gone in the second quarter, right back to the Lady Bulldogs. Kiana Clay now again against this 2-3 zone. Get it in to the free throw line for McAllister. McAllister will knock that down. She's got 7. Long pass ahead, Sarah Clark, blocked by Tidwell again. She gets her own rebound and puts it back in the basket. 5 rebounds for Sarah Clark already in this ball game. Kiana Clay trying to break the pressure herself. Brooklyn Brown thought she had a clean steal. It looked like it. But again, Kiana Clay has been very effective handling the ball, getting it up the court safely. Butler will bring the ball inbounds. It's Clay again who will set the offense. Number 12, the senior. She and Butler, the 2 key seniors on this squad. Clay, for some reason, picks up her dribble. McAllister comes and bails her out. Butler looking to drive baseline on Ritchie. She does. Parker has it. She's going to get it to Tidwell, who's going to put it up. That's off the mark. Gregory couldn't come up with it. Parker takes it away from Ritchie. Good move by Paris Parker to get the rebound from the bigger player. Strong play from Paris Parker. Tidwell has it on the free throw line. She's going to try to make a move. Grabbed by Brown. So second foul on Brooklyn Brown. They have 2 team fouls as she is in a little bit of foul trouble here early in this quarter. Have not been a lot of fouls called in this game so far. Parker out top gets it to Butler on the left wing. Good ball movement back to Parker. She lets it go, can't get it to go there. Tidwell looked like she had it. She comes up with it, tries to get it to Parker. Parker's going to take it back from Armstrong. So wild sequence there. Clay now driving. She's going to get in lane. There's McAllister from about 8 feet. Easy bucket for McAllister. She's got 9, 17-16. Lady Bulldogs, 6:31 to go in the second quarter. Again, a wild sequence there. Can has the ball working on Parker. She's not looking to drive it. I think she could. There she goes. Finally going to take it in there. Ritchie's got it against Butler. She's going to turn and shoot. Can't get it to go. A little bit of a wild shot. Tidwell with another rebound. She's got 5 as well. Again, it's going to be Tidwell and McAllister working the lane. High post, low post against this 2-3. They do get it into McAllister. She's going to drive and go up against Ritchie. They're going to say the ball was blocked and went off of, I believe it's Kristen Ritchie who had her hand on that shot. Trying to throw it up. Clark trying to take it from McAllister. McAllister gets it. Clark will get that rebound on the miss by McAllister. Taken away by Paris Parker from Armstrong. So Parker really putting some good minutes in for this squad tonight. She's really developed strength, size. She's still short, but bigger than she has been, and she's very strong, making some big plays already. Cross court, they find Parker by herself. She's going to drive. She finds McAllister in the lane, who decides not to turn and shoot, but push it back out top to Kiana Clay, who will reset the offense. They're really extending this 2-3 zone, which to me is a bit of a mistake because McAllister's getting shots in the lane and making those. So McAllister will step out now. She's going to drive on Can. She's going to shoot a floater there. Can't get it to go. She jumps high to get the rebound. She's got the rebound. Gets it back out. Butler for 3. That's off the mark. She's a little bit off right now. Armstrong has that rebound. Armstrong driving just too far underneath the basket. Rebound to Clay. Clay dribbling around a lot there. She finally gives the ball up. McAllister working on Can there at the top of the 2-3 zone, and they'll reset again. 4:39 and counting. Lady Bulldogs up 1, 17-16. Tidwell cutting through the lane. Nice move, pump fake. Again, moving the ball around. McAllister for 3 on the way. Not able to get it to go. Parker again with the rebound. So the smallest player on the floor doing some serious rebounding. She gets it to McAllister for another opportunity. Can't get it to go, and that'll go out of bounds. Paris Parker with 3 rebounds already. Number 20, Taylor Broughton, will check into the lineup for Harper Gregory. So we have Ritchie, Clark, Broughton, Armstrong, and Brooklyn Can on the floor. 4:11 to go here in the second period. Armstrong working on McAllister against this man defense. A little bit of a double team there. Clark now has it, gets it to Can. They're going over the top. They think they've got a mismatch there. Ritchie on Butler. Butler is a little bit of an undersized player there. Ritchie will be fouled. Call the foul on Rihanna Butler. Her first, team's 4th. And Kristen Ritchie will have 2. Just a little long, so Gregory missed a couple of free throws. This is normally really good shooting. Free throw shooting team. The Lady Panthers struggling right now. Ramaya Boyd checking in for Rihanna Butler. Just a little off tonight with the 3-point shot. Butler, she normally knocks down many of those shots. And that one's good, so Ritchie's on the board with her first bucket. First free throw, that is. All tied up at 17 with 3:53 to go here in the first half. Good defense by Armstrong, putting the pressure on the ball. They're moving the ball. Boyd has it. She's going across to Clay. Full cross court to McAllister. McAllister has some incredible leaping ability. Tidwell thought about the 3, but she'll drive. She'll take a shot. Kristen Ritchie, and Ritchie hobbling a bit. Ritchie's got a knee injury that she has just come back from in the last week and a half. She was out for about 2.5 months, so Kristen Ritchie a little bit hobbled there. That'll be her first foul, team's third. 2 free throws for Sharon Tidwell. First one just a little long. Tidwell, a 48% free throw shooter, 14 of 29 coming into the ball game tonight. Usually good for 1 of 2. See if she can convert the second. And that one is good. So Sharon is good to her percentage. She's got 3 points here. Ooh, McAllister almost gets that one away from Armstrong. Armstrong's going to drive it. Working on 2 different players. Ramaya Boyd will come up with the ball. Ramaya gets it in the corner to Paris Parker. Tidwell working in the post. Nice look opposite. And it's McAllister from about 13, 14 feet. She's got another bucket. She's got 11 on the ball game. 2017 Lady Bulldogs. The Lady Panthers have not been able to put up much in this quarter. Just, I believe, a bucket by Sarah Clark and a free throw by Kristen Ritchie. Only 3 in the quarter. The Lady Panthers struggling to get anything on the offensive end, anything that they want. And Coach Sweeney calls a timeout. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2, Spectrum Channel 184, all HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew, John White in the truck, Richard Johnson, Jacob DeVore, and Rebecca Claxton. So 2:51 to go here in the half. And the Lady Bulldogs up 3. It really feels like they've dominated this ball game, but some good first quarter shooting by Janice Armstrong has kept this Lady Panther squad in the ball game. Have not been able to get Brooklyn Can going. She's not on the board yet. She hit 5 threes in that Central game last week. And right now, just unable to get on track. She hasn't gotten a lot of good looks. This tough man-to-man defense for the Lady Bulldogs has kept her from having opportunities. And it's Sarah Clark also not getting open looks from the outside. She's doing her business, her work on the inside right now. That's really where they need to go against an undersized team. Right now, Sarah Clark being guarded by a point guard, Kiana Clay. Clark gives it up that time. It's Boyd with the rebound, but she gave it up. Kristen Ritchie, that's one Clark needs to take and score with. They're going to call a foul on Janice Armstrong as McAllister was trying to drive the baseline. Armstrong's first, team's 4, so both teams with 4 team fouls. 2:30 to go. I don't know if anybody will get into the bonus here unless we see some real physical play here late in the first half. Clay has it in the corner, guarded in the 2-3. That was Taylor Broughton, number 20. Back out top, they'll reset. They really seem to have a pretty good idea of what they want to do against this 2-3 zone. That's get it into the lane there. McAllister and Sharon Tidwell working that lane right now. All 5 outside the 3-point line. Ramaya Boyd makes a nice cut. Can't get it to go. Clark with the rebound. Oh, stolen back by McAllister. Blocked by Clark. Can't get it to go. Clark with another rebound there as it was stolen away before. Now Armstrong doubled in the backcourt. A little bit of pressure right to McAllister. Another turnover. Tidwell has it right by the basket. She'll score. Tidwell with 5 now. And this full court pressure starting to really pick up and give the Lady Panthers some trouble. Brooklyn Can now working on Paris Parker. She's going to go to the left hand. About lost it. Broughton has it now on the wing. They get it to Clark. Excuse me, they get it to Ritchie. They need to go to Clark in the post. The call is on Kristen Ritchie for the charge there as Sharon Tidwell was able to take the charge. So 2-2-1. It looked like we were going to see full court pressure, but Coach Sweeney calls it off. They'll go into their half-court defensive set. 114, a big 114 left here with a 5-point advantage. Certainly the Lady Panthers don't want to go down anymore. 3 on the way. Good, McAllister. This Lady Bulldog squad really putting it on the Lady Panthers late here in the first half. 1:05 to go. Coach Sweeney calling another timeout with 1:05 to go here. Down 8. Really needs something. I would say Sarah Clark in the lane would be a good option. Again, she's being guarded on the last 3 defensive sets. Being guarded by Kiana Clay, the point guard, who's giving up probably 6 to 7 inches on Clark. And probably not nearly as strong as Sarah Clark, just size-wise. A little surprising they've put Tidwell on Richie. Now Richie's going to come out and Harper Gregory will be in, so we'll see how they match up now. But it looks like Tidwell is going to pick up Clark this time, so maybe not quite as good of a matchup for the Lady Panthers. Janice Armstrong thought about Gregory cutting into the lane. She'll be fouled by Ramiah Boyd. Ramiah's first foul, the team's 5th. 54 seconds to go now. Out of bounds, be Janice Armstrong passing the inbounds. Set play, gets it back to Armstrong, who is looking for 3. She's going to drive. She's got space. If she goes to the left hand, she might have had it. But Tidwell gets the block. Clay now pushing the ball. Not looking to go to the basket, though. She's trying to bring this out and reset the offense. Tidwell had an opportunity at the free throw line. McAllister wants another 3. That's way off the mark. Paris Parker, another board. Off the rim, can't get it to go. Parker fighting for it, and it's going to be Broughton with the rebound. Driving. They're going to call a foul on Clay. I don't know about that. That did not look like much of a foul, as Brooklyn Can was out of control, but she'll get 2 free throws here. Brooklyn Can 6 of 8 on the season here, 75%. 22 seconds, 25-17 game. Can off the back iron. Again, this Lady Panther squad, a good free throw shooting team to this point in the season, has not made much of anything from the line tonight. 2 made free throws. I believe this is their 8th attempt. There's the 3rd made free throw, and the first point for Brooklyn Can. 25-18 now, a 7-point advantage for the Lady Bulldogs. McAllister pulls up with it. It's taken away. Janice Armstrong, 3-on-1 break. Gregory up ahead. She's going to shoot it with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Trying to get it back to Armstrong. Boyd with it. Broughton comes up with it. 4 seconds to go. Can should have shot it. But great pass. Inside to Clark to finish the half. Nice look from Can. I thought she didn't have much time to make something happen, but a great pass inside. And at the half, the Lady Panthers are down 5. Lady Bulldogs 25, Lady Panthers 20. This is Paul Gray. We'll be back in 10 minutes for second half action.
Hello, I'm Gina Ryan, Director of Hardin County Educational and Community Television, and today we are talking with one of our longtime sponsors, Mark Harris Construction. He has been with us from the very beginning, his organization, and through the years it's with apartments and renovations and real estate, of course. And now we are joined by Regina Johnson, who is the property management for 2 of the items that we're promoting with Mark Harris Construction. Regina, tell us first, our audience, a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been a property manager for about 15 years, and so they stole me when they started building these 2 properties. So
that's probably a very good. So she said stole, so that you are a high priority.
Yes.
In terms of getting you on board. The 2 properties we want to discuss is the Black Branch Storage first. So tell us about that.
So there's 339 units. We have climate control units, big, small, all different sizes. So you can store just about anything.
Can you pay by the month or annual or 6 months?
It's monthly, yeah, and it's gated, so everything is secure. There's an on-site kiosk where you can lease on site. There's no manager on site or anything like that. You can also lease online.
Well, that's really good with COVID running around
Yes.
and everything like that. So how long would it take to get a storage facility at that location?
In just a matter of minutes. You can just go to the kiosk, or you can go to blackbranchstorage.com and lease straight online.
Okay. And are those, I'm assuming that those fill up relatively quickly. A lot of
Yes.
people are needing those.
Yes.
So for those that may not be familiar with what goes into storage units, what are some of those items that people might put in storage?
Most people, they store, if they're moving from if they sold a home and getting a new one, they'll just use it for a few months, to store their household items. A lot of people store things that are just in their garage that they need to get out of the way. We have some who store old cars. And I mean, just about anything.
So I was going to say, it becomes, like you said, a perfect storage place.
Yes.
And rates are in the range, are in a comfortable range?
Yes, they're very competitive.
Okay, wonderful.
For sure.
And then another exciting part of Mark Harris Construction and Organization is the Winding Springs Apartments.
Yes.
Now, tell us where those are located.
They are on Nicholas Street, close to downtown, close to Highway 62, close to everything.
Okay, and what type of apartments in regards to bedrooms, things like that are available?
These are all 2-bedroom, 2-bath luxury apartments. All the finishes are very modern and chic. It's going to be a gated community. We're very excited about it. We have one building open so far, and our next building will be open sometime in October.
Well, and if you've been down Highway 62 and you look over that area, they look amazing.
Yes, they're gorgeous.
And what types of amenities are available for those that will be living there?
We have a clubhouse. It's a huge clubhouse. We have one side for the office and one side for just the residents, tailored to our residents. We have a pool, and it's going to be gated, so we're going to be the only gated community in town. We're going to have a dog park, several other amenities.
That sounds fun. Now, are they fully furnished, or can individuals make them their own?
Both. We can have furnished apartments. We do a lot of corporate apartments for local places here in town. And then you can, of course, bring your own stuff.
Great. And how do people get additional information about leasing those apartments?
So you can go to WindingSpringsEtown.com. Or you can call 270-766-1155.
And is that process, does it take very long to do?
No, not at all. I'm very quick at responding.
And are they monthly or biannual?
The
yearly?
typical lease is a year. We will do shorter term leases, especially with corporate apartments.
Oh, so there are corporate apartments.
Yes.
Okay, so what might be that added incentive for a corporate apartment?
It's cheaper than a hotel. And you have more room. You have a kitchen, it's like home.
As I mentioned at the beginning, Mark Harris has been one of our very beginning sponsors, committed to what we do with HCEC-TV. And without that investment, we would not be able to carry the live local high school sports that we do. Right. And we do close to 80 a year. And it goes back to when Mark was an athlete in this local community, and his children were athletes in this community, and he is really committed to helping with that. So being a member of that organization, what would you like to add about that?
Well, I think that the owners, they're locally owned. They've been in this community for a very long time. They're committed to the community. They're committed to the surroundings, and they love to give back.
Well, Mark Harris Construction is definitely the embodiment of being active and involved in your community and supporting those around you. And we always appreciate all of those supporters and our sponsors. And again, without them, we couldn't do what we do.
Absolutely.
So, Regina, for our audience, just to remind them again, and if you didn't catch that, it's Regina and Gina. the Regina and Gina show today. How can people get in touch with you as property manager?
The best way is probably by phone, 270-766-1155, or email. It's regina@windingspringseatown.com.
Okay, thank you, and wish you all a great leasing season, and also in filling up all those storage facilities and
Yes,
everything.
for sure.
So thank you for joining us, Regina. And thank you for watching our HCEC-TV, Brandenburg Telecom, live sports coverage.
Hello, I am Kyler Barkley. I am with the Media Arts program in HCEC-TV. I am a third-year student, and today I am interviewing one of our longtime sponsors, President of West Point Bank, Josh Hubbard. Josh, tell us a little bit about West Point Bank and its history.
Yes, so West Point Bank was purchased by First Breckenridge Bank shares in the early 1980s. We were one facility there in West Point, and we've expanded from West Point into Upton, Glendale, Radcliffe, and Elizabethtown. So we have 5 locations throughout Hardin County, owned by First Breckenridge Bank shares, which owns several other banks throughout the Central Kentucky region. But West Point Bank is in Hardin County, with one location in Upton, which is actually in LaRue County, but 4 branches in Hardin County and 1 in LaRue County.
Could you tell us a little bit about services offered new and old?
Absolutely. So West Point Bank is a full-service bank. We provide free checking accounts, savings accounts, certificates of deposit, IRAs. We also make loans for just about anything. 1 to 4 family, primary residence loans, farm loans, agricultural loans, multifamily, automobile loans, you name it, we can pretty much do it when it comes to banking. So we obviously, like I said, are a full-service bank.
Is there any specific areas of involvement in your community that the bank makes?
Yes, so we really strive to serve the communities that we operate in, primarily all of Hardin and the surrounding counties. We pride ourselves in our employees living, working, going to church in the communities that our banks are located in. So whether it be participating with HCEC-TV, doing the sports coverage, the Heartland Parade, West Point River Days, Glendale Spring Fest, Upton Days, just the Hooray for Heroes or the Radcliffe Mayor's Breakfast, whatever that may be, we really strive to be involved and give back to the communities that we serve.
So you were talking about community involvement and HCEC-TV sport coverage. Is there anything, are you passionate about covering sports?
Absolutely. So we've been a longtime sponsor of this programming. When I grew up in high school, when I was growing up in high school, I obviously played high school sports. My son plays high school sports. A lot of the employees who work for me, their children play high school sports. And I just think that sports are great for children of all ages. It teaches them a lot of things. One, how to be a good teammate. You need to be a good teammate in order to be a good employee. It teaches them accountability. It teaches them work ethic. I think it teaches them how to win and how to lose. Life can be hard. There's going to be ups and downs, and winning a game, losing a game, winning as a team, losing as a team. I think it just gives valuable insight to just life in general by playing sports.
I completely agree and understand, and we appreciate your sponsorship. Now, is there any other extra information you would like to let the viewing audience know?
Just in general, West Point Bank, like I said, we strive to provide the best possible customer service that we can provide. We are extremely enthusiastic about the communities that we serve, the citizens in those communities, and we would really like to be your bank and to establish a relationship with you if we don't have one, and if we do have a relationship with you, to just further expand upon that relationship. We are, again, strive to provide the absolute best customer service and just are just thrilled to be a part of the community that we serve.
How can people get additional information about your bank? Do you have any sort of contact?
Yes, so we obviously, as I said earlier, we have 5 locations or 4 locations in Hardin County and 1 in LaRue County. So West Point, Radcliffe, Elizabethtown, Glendale, and Upton. You can follow us on Facebook. You can like our Facebook page. You can also visit us at westpointbank.com.
All right. Thank you again for your continued support. We wouldn't be able to do it without your support. Again, we appreciate you, and let's have a good season.
Hello, I'm Regina Ryan, and I'm the Director of Hardin County Educational and Community Television. And joining me today is one of our longtime sponsors, Sean Rich with EtownExterminating.com. Sean, you all have been with us since the beginning, and without your support, we couldn't do what we do. Can you tell us about the company and when it got started and the background of how it got started?
Well, first of all, I'd just like to say thank you for this opportunity. We love to be able to be in this position where we can support Hardin County Educational Channel with all the athletic sports that we can. We feel like it's very important to do that. As far as our company, we are actually celebrating our 45th year this year, as of this month. And we're really excited about that. But as far as the company, we are a full-service exterminating company. We take care of termites, general pest control. We take care of from bed bugs to spiders to, like I said, termites to mice, whatever pest control that you need.
And how many employees do you have?
Currently, we have around 36 employees.
For those who haven't used your company before, what should they expect?
Well, we do, as far as general pest control, we do a monthly service, and we will come to your house and service the house, but we do a lot of exterior service, but we also go on the inside of the house.
Your services are available for both taking care of what happens inside your home and outside your home. So in regards to a client reaching out to you, what should they expect when they come to do some service inside the home for termite control, roach issue, bed bugs, all the things that happen within the house? What should they expect?
When a technician comes to the house, they will inspect and they'll assess what needs to be done. Everything that will be done will be told to the customer prior to the treatment. We do have protocols in place with everything going on with COVID right now. We will wear a mask, we'll wear gloves, we'll sanitize our tanks, our hands, everything. So we make it as safe as possible for our technician and for the customer.
And exterior is wise.
Yes, we do a lot of service on the exterior. When we assess the property, we'll see where insects are coming into the building. We will make treatments on the outside, but also we'll make recommendations to those customers. If there's something that needs to be sealed or caulked, or a door jammed, or a sweep on a door needs to be fixed, then we'll tell the customer about that.
Now, besides that one-time service, it's really important to do monthly.
Yes, we have a monthly service. What we do is we assign that customer with a regular technician. Majority of our technicians have been with us for years, so you'll have the same person each time. But they'll give you a call the night before, set up a time for an appointment. They'll come out, they'll service. If you have any problems in between services, all you have to do is give our office a call, or we give the customer's direct line to their technician. They can call them, they'll come back out, and they'll take care of it with no extra charge.
Now, I know you're located in Hardin County, but where else do you service?
Well, we service all the surrounding counties, Meade, Nelson, Breck, Taylor, LaRue. We service about 9 different counties.
So, not that anybody wants insects in their home, but what are the most popular insect that you deal with?
We deal with, on a regular basis, spiders, ants, cockroaches, bed bugs, and mice.
Oh gosh, that's
And then we have a lot of seasonal insects. Ants during the summer, we have a lot more because of the rain. And then during the spring, or during the fall time of the year, we get a lot of calls like on crickets in houses. During the winter, we get a lot of calls for spiders and also for mice or rodents.
And so, and you can help out with any of those types of insects and things.
Yes, with doing general maintenance, we can get it where you're not seeing anything.
Okay. I'm assuming annually there might be rise and falls of little critters or insects that might be a little bit more aggressive than before. Is that something that's common year to year?
Yes, I mean, we usually have one insect that will pop out each year, but generally right now that we have had probably more of an uptick right now are bed bugs, and we can take care of them, but it's a lot of prep work for the customers and for us.
I was going to say, anytime you get an infestation, it does take a little bit of time, correct?
Yes, one treatment for a heavy infestation will not take care of it.
Right. You were an athlete in high school. What sports did you participate in?
I played basketball, I ran cross country, and ran track.
And your children, I know that they've also been very active.
Yes, I had a daughter that graduated in Elizabethtown in 2016. She was a swimmer. A daughter that graduated in 2019. She was a soccer player, and I have a son right now that's a junior at Etown. He's playing basketball and soccer.
Wonderful, and want to congratulate your oldest daughter is a nurse. She's on the front lines.
Yes, she just graduated from University of Kentucky this past spring. She accepted a position at Vanderbilt University Hospital, and so she's down there right now working there at Vanderbilt.
I was going to say, on the front lines, those first responders.
Yes, we're very proud of her. She's taken on a task, and we're glad that she's in that position right now.
Yeah, and it means so much to those that she's taking care of, and so that's phenomenal. Your middle daughter is going to become the next generation of Etown exterminators.
Yes, my daughter Abby, last year she told us that she wanted to come back into the company, and so this year she's been working this summer, working with a lot of my supervisors, learning how to sell. She's been working with me a lot on the management side of it and financial, and we're going to bring her up into the company, and so we're really excited about that.
I was going to say, it must have been a proud moment when she said she wanted to continue in that role.
Yes, and I always said that Abby was my dad made over. So it's exciting to see her to, when I came up into the company, my dad always said that I was going to bring it up to the next level. Now I look at Abby, and I believe she's going to bring it up to the next level for me.
That's wonderful. Now, people that would like to get in touch, what do they do?
Well, they can call us. Our phone number is 270-737-6900, or our website is www.muggabug.com. That's muggabug.com.
Amazing. And really, the nice thing about it is you get to talk to a real person.
Yes, we have 4 wonderful administrative assistants in our office, and they will talk to you live.
It really makes a lot of difference. And you're in the communities that you serve. You really give back to that community. And why is that important to you?
Well, as a family-owned company here in the community, and as a product of this community, I feel like to reinvest into the things like this in sports, athletics, or a lot of other programs that we invest into with the Hardin County school system and with the Elizabethtown Independent School System, that we can give opportunities to these kids that normally they wouldn't have money or the advantages of doing that. And as an athlete, I always look at giving back to these type of programs, because not only are they competing, but they're generating friends and longtime friends for years to come. And that's what's more important than anything, is getting these bonds. And I look back, I still have great friends that I played basketball with, or I ran cross country or track with, and they're probably some of my closest friends. So that's the reason, that's the big reason why I like giving back to these programs. Just give them opportunities to be a part of something.
Well, and developing those relationships, you know, from assigning a specific technician to a resident to taking care of those relationships that you've established in the community. It's really what it's all about. Well, thank you, Sean, for being such a wonderful sponsor for HCEC-TV and Brandenburg Telecom's Live Channel 1 Sports. Without that support, we couldn't do what we do. And I just really appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much for this opportunity.
Well, now it's time to get back to our live sports coverage. So we're looking forward to seeing those athletes in action from all of our area schools.
Welcome back to Charlie Rawlings Memorial Gymnasium here on the campus of Elizabethtown High School. The Lady Panthers hosting the Lady Bulldogs. Our halftime score is 25-20. The Lady Bulldogs in front. Again, the Lady Panthers off to an 0-1 start, losing to Central Hardin. Their last two district games have been losses, both to Central Hardin. Still, it's been years and years and years. I believe 19 for the Lady Bulldogs since they knocked off this Lady Panther squad. I think everybody, including the Lady Trojans, who have this Etown matchup on Thursday night, licking their chops with an opportunity now. Certainly an Etown team capable of winning these ball games. But certainly everybody feels like they got a shot, and they're going to take their best shot at this Lady Panther squad. This is where this works against a young and inexperienced team like the Lady Panthers, with just really Sarah Clark and Brooklyn Can, the two returners from last year's group. That lack of maturity and age going to work against them in these circumstances, playing more experienced squads who really have a deep desire to get a win over this Lady Panther squad. So the history and the past greatness kind of working against this young squad of Lady Panthers. We got about 46 seconds left until the second half will begin. Lady Panthers just getting back onto the floor. I'm sure Coach Sweeney wanting to make a number of adjustments. We'll try to see what some of those adjustments might be. Lady Bulldogs on the floor, ready to get started. They're starting five back out there. 12, Kiana Clay. Number 4, Destiny McAllister. 23, Sharon Tidwell. 32, Rihanna Butler. And then it's number 10, Christine Kettlehake, on the floor as well. I believe the starting crew for the Lady Panthers back out there as well. 3, Brooklyn Can. 23, Brooklyn Brown. 42, Harper Gregory. 2, Janice Armstrong. And 14, Sarah Clark. Almost said Sydney. Don't do it. Sarah Clark on the floor for this Lady Panther squad. So we're ready to start off. It'll be the Lady Bulldogs with the ball first with possession. Lady Panthers extending what looks like a man-to-man look. Maybe going to be more of a 1-2-2, and they are in a man look. They're gonna go to a man-to-man look, and right off, Sharon Tidwell breaks past Sarah Clark, gets into the lane. They're going to call a foul. Number 42, Harper Gregory, called for foul. I remember her being in the area on that play, but Gregory's first of the game, first of the half. Tidwell going to the line. I'm not sure this man defense is something they want to do. Tidwell again off the mark on the first. Tidwell second on the way. That one will be good. So Sharon Tidwell, she's got 6 now. Brooklyn Can now has the ball working again against the man-to-man defense. The Lady Bulldogs working on Destiny McAllister. A switch occurs. Clark has it, driving in the lane. She gets it to Gregory, but Gregory really didn't have an opportunity. Knocked out of bounds by Kiana Clay. It'll stay with the Lady Panthers. 7:30 to go. 26-20. Lady Bulldogs in front. Brooklyn Brown bringing the ball inbounds from off the baseline. She gets it to Sarah Clark on the box. Easy bucket. Mismatch there for Sarah Clark. She's got 8 points on the game. Clay with it, working on Brooklyn Can. I think this man may be something they can take advantage of off the bounce. Opportunity to get one to Kettlehake in the lane. Couldn't. Brooklyn Brown quickly down the floor. Can't get it in, but it's Rihanna Butler will be called for the foul. Brooklyn Brown going to the free throw line. It's Rihanna Butler's second, team's first of the half. So 26-22, 4-point ball game. Brooklyn Brown. First one is off the mark for Brown. Right now struggling from the free throw line this year. She's 1 for 10 from the line. Much more successful in the three-point range at 4 of 10. That's a good percentage from there. Second on the way. That one's a little long. Gregory able to come up with the rebound. Gets it back to Brown. Good rebound there. Armstrong is open. Can't get it to go. That one's way off the mark. Tidwell thought she had it, but it's Clark that comes away with it. Back out top. Pass in the corner now to Clark. That's a drive by Brown. Can't get it to go. I think they're going to call a foul. It's going to be 2 more shots. Kettlehake with the foul. So Brooklyn Brown will have 2 more opportunities here to cut into this Lady Bulldog lead. That one doesn't go either. It's got to be just mental. Brooklyn Brown has a nice looking shot. Just unable to find the mark at this point. Too much left hand, I think. Another rebound. This time Sarah Clark comes up with it. Brown chases one down in the corner. She's driving back out top. Gets it to Brooklyn Can. Screened by Gregory. She pops out. Again, both teams playing a half-court man-to-man defense. Shot by Gregory. Blocked. And saved inbounds. Bolt by Tidwell. McAllister pushing the ball. She's going to go around. Can baseline. Floater from the baseline. Beautiful shot, Destiny McAllister. She now has 16 points. She's above her average. Tidwell with the steal. Clay gets it on the ground. 30-second timeout called by Coach Coleman as Clay had possession. Lay it on the ground, and she'll keep possession that way. We'd like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com to subscribe today. This is Hardin County Education and Community Television Student Production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. 6:15 to go, 28-22. Lady Bulldogs, and again, the free throw shooting woes for the Lady Panthers explain easily the Lady Bulldogs' advantage, as they've really struggled. I believe they were 3 for 10 in the first half. Now 0 for 4 here. 3 for 14 on the ball game. If they are 50% on the game, they're only down 2. So some free throw shooting issues for this Lady Panther squad, which has not been a problem to this point in the season. Tidwell working on Clark. Once Clark is going to take the ball off the bounce, drives, and she's going to draw the foul. That may be on Clark. Let's see who they're going to call it on, Clark or Armstrong. They're going to call it on Armstrong. So Janice Armstrong has 2 fouls, 2 team fouls in the second half. Tidwell back to the line. Again, this man defense is going to be really tough for the Lady Panthers to play. I think Coach Sweeney a little bit frustrated with some of these calls on these attempts to block shots. Kettlehake has it, can't get the ball to go. Gregory comes away with the rebound. Turnover back to the Lady Bulldogs. Could not get it into the front court without a turnover. Knocked away by Brown. Get it to Clay. Clay's going to drive. Can't get the ball to go. Clay gets her own rebound. Goes up again, unable to get it to go, and it's Gregory with another rebound. Ball stolen away. Shot up and no good. It's Rihanna Butler with the rebound. Kettlehake gets it to McAllister. Going up again, it's going to be Brooklyn Brown called for the foul on Tidwell. I just don't think this Lady Panther squad in a man look is athletic enough to keep up, and they're going to get called for fouls when they're a step behind Lady Bulldog squad. Tidwell's first is off the mark. She's been 1 for 2 on both of her trips, all 3 of her trips to the free throw line tonight. See if she can make the second pay off like she has on the other trips to the line. And she cannot this time. McAllister trying to get to it. She saves it, but they're going to say she stepped on the line as she was trying to save the ball inbounds. Lady Bulldogs will come back, not go with any full court pressure here. 5:12 to go, 29-22. Lady Bulldogs in front. It's Brooklyn Can working on Kiana Clay. Armstrong will get it out top. McAllister guarding. Brooklyn Brown gets it to Gregory. Brown cutting through. Gregory tries to get to her. Nice play by Kettlehake to knock it away. It will stay with the Lady Panthers. It's going to have the Lady Panthers throw it in from the actual corner. Not a great spot to be trying to throw the ball inbounds from. Clay slashing in front of the pass to Brooklyn Can and knocking it out of bounds. Brooklyn Brown caught the ball in the front court, lost her balance and stepped into the back court, and that'll be a turnover back to the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Panther squad, I believe, only 8 points since the first quarter, so we're 5 minutes at the 4:45 mark of the third quarter. Just not much ability to score the basketball for this Lady Panther squad. Butler ball away, can't get it to go. Clark with another rebound. She's got 11. Gregory has it, gets it to Brown. Brown driving in the lane, finds Armstrong open for 3. Oh, just off the mark, in and out. Battle inside for it. It's McAllister with it. She's being tied up there by Armstrong. The ball will go to Lady Panthers on the alternating possession. Kristen Ritchie checking back in for Harper Gregory. Ritchie again coming off of a knee injury, and so I don't know if she can play a ton of minutes. Paris Parker checking in for Kiana Clay. Parker gave the Lady Bulldogs great minutes in the first half. 4:20 to go, 29-22 Lady Bulldogs. Clark hits the inbounds pass over Tidwell. Can pulls up and gets it to Armstrong. She's double teamed at half court. She's going to try to get away from that double team. Brown 3 on the way, just off the mark. It's Clark again on the smallest person on the floor, Paris Parker. And she's not wanting to take the ball to the post and get that. When you see that mismatch, you've just got to take advantage of it. Sarah Clark rebounds the ball just outside the box with Paris Parker guarding her, and she dribbles out to the three-point line. She needs to turn and go right to the basket at that point. Ball was off of the Lady Panthers, and it's the Lady Bulldogs with the basketball. McAllister to bring it up. Ramaya Boyd has now checked in. McAllister with the floater in the lane, can't get it. Very active, almost gets that. It will go back to, two of the officials calling it for the Lady Panthers, one for the Lady Bulldogs, and they'll 2-1 outvote their fellow officials. So 29-22. Lady Bulldogs not scoring a bunch here in this third quarter either. It's been kind of a dead quarter for both squads. Armstrong gets it on the cut to Can. Boy, they had some opportunities there and didn't take advantage of any of it. Can could have had about a 4 or 5 foot floater in the lane. Looked like Clark on the pass could have just made one step to the right and had a 3 or 4 foot shot, but neither taken advantage of there. So at 29-22 with 3:30 to go, Clay is going to check back in. Harper Gregory for the Lady Panthers. Rihanna Butler checking out for the Lady Bulldogs. Brooklyn Can checking out there. Kristen Ritchie, nice move, but the pass is off the mark. And that'll be, that should have been over and back. That should have been an over and back violation, as it was not touched by the Lady Bulldogs. And in the backcourt, there's a tie-up, alternating possession to the Lady Bulldogs. That should have been an over and back call on the last inbounds pass. Oh, quickly thrown in to McAllister, easy off the glass over Brooklyn Brown. So McAllister, again, she's having a great night. She's got 18 points now. Armstrong working on Clay. She wants a three-pointer. It's on the way, and it's good. Janice Armstrong has been everything for this Lady Panther squad. Her fourth three of the ball game. She's got 13 points. She's just going to have to pull up and shoot it. Clark has got to get active in the post. There's really nobody other than Sharon Tidwell that can guard her, and Tidwell's not guarding her most of the trips down the floor. Tidwell trying to get rebound putback, but she has already been fouled. They're going to call that on Armstrong. Armstrong's third, team's fourth here. 2:47 to go in the third period. Tidwell back to the line. I believe this is her fifth trip to the free throw line. 3 of those here in the second half. That one's good. Emerson Gregory checking in for her sister, Harper Gregory. Mabry also has checked in, number 10. Ritchie had the rebound taken away. McAllister with an easy bucket there as well. Her athleticism. There's some battling going down the floor between Kristen Ritchie and Sharon Tidwell. They're going to call Tidwell for the foul for pushing there. Coach Coleman not happy about that at all, as Tidwell was just trying to go back on defense. It looked like Ritchie was initiating that contact and pushing her down the floor. It was a little bit of both ways. Both girls just being real physical, running back down the floor. There's Armstrong. Looks like she pushed off of Clay. Ritchie doing a good job, really trying to be physical and post up. Love to see Clark do that turnover there as Armstrong tried to go to Ritchie. Steal from Tidwell. 34-25, 9-point advantages. This thing is starting to get a little bit out of hand here for the Lady Panthers. Clay trying to get it to Tidwell, knocked around several times. Tidwell has it. Boyd open for three. It's on the way, and good, Ramaya Boyd. Her first bucket of the season. Her first action coming off of the injuries. Injury to her foot, broken bone in the foot. Oh my. Block shot there, but they're going to call the foul on Sharon Tidwell. She's got 3 now. 2 in this half. Janiah Drain, number 2, is going to check in for her. This will be Janiah's first entrance into the game. First one just off the mark. Second on the way, off the mark as well, and it's Drain with the rebound into the lineup and make an impact immediately. Pass to Boyd at the baseline, can't get it up. Paris Parker has it there. Clay out top, wide open is McAllister for 3, off the mark. Boyd with the rebound, showing her athleticism, getting to the ball quickly. Kiana Clay to the basket, can't get it to go. Clark with the rebound, and she's got it to Brooklyn Can. Number 10 is Mabry Cochran. She's got the ball now, and she's fouled by Destiny McAllister. McAllister's first, team's 4th. Sorry, team's 5th of the half. Christine Kettlehake will check back in. She'll get Paris Parker again, who's given them great minutes tonight. The Lady Bulldogs, she's a really important piece of this if they're going to have the success they're looking for. Emerson Gregory inside working on McAllister. They're going to call the foul on McAllister. Emerson Gregory making a good take there Again, Cochran, her last trip to the line, missed 2. And the Lady Panthers free throw shooting woes continue. We'll see if Emerson Gregory can fix that here from the line. First one is good. Emerson Gregory, her first point of the night. 37-25, 1:10 to go here in the quarter. Second on the way, in and out. And Janiah Drain with her second rebound here. She just was inserted into the lineup. Steal back. Taylor Broughton has it. She gets the bucket. So Broughton gets the steal and the bucket. Coming back the other way, it's McAllister working on Broughton. Now going to Clark. Kettlehake back outside to Boyd. She's going to put it on the floor, working on Cochran. And Kiana Clay to set the offense. Kettlehake in the corner. Emerson Gregory there on her. Janiah Drain has it cross court. McAllister thought about it. Gregory recovered quickly. Cochran. Drain has it. There's a 3 on the way, just off the mark. Nobody going for the rebound except for Ramaya Boyd, who will get it back out front. Loose ball knocked back to the Lady Bulldogs. Ramaya Boyd for 3. That's well off the mark. And Cochran battling Kettlehake for it. Kettlehake could come up with it to Drain. Clay way off the mark. Clark has the rebound. Cochran has it. Going to get it to Can. 5 seconds. Stopped for some reason and did not shoot the ball. And that's going to go out of bounds, and clock will run out. For some reason, Brooklyn Can, I think, thought she was about to have her shot blocked. She was alone. Pump faked and then missed on the second attempt. And so we are now 8 minutes remaining. 37-28 Lady Bulldogs. It's a 9-point advantage, and the Lady Panthers are going to have to make something dramatic happen here if they're going to get back in this ball game. Winding Springs Luxury Living is located in Elizabethtown on Nicholas Street, now leasing brand new apartments and condos. Also available is Black Branch Self-Storage for all your storage needs. Call 270-766-1155 today to make an appointment or visit WindingSpringsEtown.com and BlackBranchStorage.com. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located in Elizabethtown on 31W, just south of exit 91 on Interstate 65. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. 8 minutes remain. The Lady Bulldogs will come back on the floor with several of their starters not on the floor. Well, they've got Rihanna Butler, Christine Kettlehake, Paris Parker, Kiana Clay, and Destiny McAllister there. Nice backdoor cut by Brooklyn Can. She'll get it to Clark. Easy bucket to start the fourth quarter. That's the kind of execution that this Lady Panther squad needs. 10 points for Clark. Out of bounds is McAllister is careless with the basketball. Tidwell, the only starter not on the floor to start this fourth quarter, as McAllister was not on the floor and then switched out for Drain. It looks like Coach Coleman will go immediately back to Tidwell here. Backdoor cut for Armstrong. She's going to try to put it up. She had an easy look and made it really difficult. Threw it up under the basket when she could have just gone straight up with it. McAllister has it. 37-30, 7:25 to go. McAllister working on Brooklyn Brown. Clay working on Brown again. McAllister now has it. Guarded by Janice Armstrong. Armstrong going to put pressure on her. Around the back dribble, turned over. Armstrong has it, gives it up to Brown. Brown pulls it out. They had an opportunity to go to the rim and maybe get a look there. Brooklyn Brown guarded by Kettlehake out top. Thought Brown might take that shot there. Can. They're just really tentative trying to score the ball. They just don't have any feel for what they want to do offensively, the Lady Panthers. And they're going to call a held ball. Alternate possession is going to go up. Thought it was going to the Lady Panthers, but it'll go to the Lady Bulldogs. And Tidwell will check in for Paris Parker. Number 5 will come out. And 2-2-1 full court pressure going to be applied by this Lady Panther squad. Tidwell has it, going to work one-on-one on Clark. Gives it up to Butler, but it's stolen by Can. And there's Armstrong with it, working on Kettlehake, trying to bring it up the floor to trap it. half court. Brooklyn can't open. Broughton open for three. That's well off. Clark with the rebound and put back. Sarah Clark with 14 rebounds. She's now got 12 points. She's got to be more active inside. They have no answer for her in the post. They're going to call a foul on Armstrong there. McAllister, that'll be the 16. Wow, I think that's Armstrong's fourth foul. And they're going to get her and get Harper Gregory on the floor. 6:19 to go. I'd be tempted, even though Armstrong might foul out, I'd be tempted to leave her in there because you've got to make up points right now. You can't wait. Oh, boy, wide open in the lane was Clay. She didn't want to take that shot. Tidwell wants to take it, though. She is on the drive on Clark. Clark very frustrated. They're going to call that on Clark. I think that's our first foul. Team seventh, so the Lady Bulldogs will be in the bonus here, but this will be 2 for Tidwell on the shot. It's only a 5-point ball game, 37-32 right now. Need these free throws to open it back up. Bounces around and cannot get it to go. 6:11 left. Tidwell's second coming up. That's off the mark as well. Can does a good job boxing Tidwell out, and she'll go get the rebound. Broughton up top has it guarded by Butler. Butler not giving her any respect at all, just playing way off of her. Broughton not going to take it, I guess. Trying to go into the post there. Good idea. Gregory with it on the way. Can't get it to go. Clay with the rebound there. Clay's going to push it this time. Lost out of bounds as she was trying to get to the rim. I thought she ought to have done that several times before. Boyd will check in for Kettlehake, and Coach Sweeney realizes now is the time they need these scores. Down 5:41 to go. He'll bring Armstrong back in with 4 fouls. It's going to be up to Armstrong to be smart and not give up that 5th. Broughton has it. She is guarded closely now by Butler. She broke to the, oh my goodness, broke to the basket. Bad pass. Saved by Brooklyn Brown and off of Boyd. Unfortunate for this. The Lady Panthers with the basketball. Brooklyn can bring it over the line. 37-32. She drives. Foul on Destiny McAllister. McAllister's third. 37-32, and Brooklyn can going to the line to shoot 2. 5:10 to go in the game. Can's first is good. It's 37-33 now, Lady Bulldogs. Can has one more. Second one is good. 37-34 as the Lady Panthers trying to get back into this ball game. Kiana Clay over half court. She'll pull it back out, set the offense. They're going to need a couple of good offensive sets. Right now they're struggling in their offensive sets, the Lady Bulldogs. Tidwell looking to set a screen for McAllister. She'll come into the lane from the elbow, around and in, Destiny McAllister. McAllister has 22 points on the night, 39-34. Can working on Ramaya Boyd. Gives it off to Brooklyn Brown in the lane, off the glass, around and out. Tidwell with the rebound. Kiana Clay with 4:20. It's 39-34. This Lady Bulldogs squad could use another bucket here. Guarded by Brooklyn Can. Can putting a lot of pressure on right now. Harper Gregory guarding Tidwell. Tidwell, nice pass in the corner. McAllister can't get it to go. Clark with the rebound. Gets it to Brooklyn Brown. Clark has 15 boards on the night. Cross court to Can. Clark open for 3, and it's good. Sarah Clark. It's a 2-point ball game. Sarah Clark having a really good second half, and it's Nikki Coleman who wants the timeout to talk it over. 39-37, 3:43 remaining. Etown Exterminating is a locally owned family-run pest control company and has been serving Hardin, Meade, Grayson, and Nelson counties and the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, termites, spiders, crickets, general pests, even moles, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point, or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184. All HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew, John White in the truck, Richard Johnson, Jacob DeVore, and Rebecca Claxton, bringing you the action here tonight. So to reset the stage, we've only got 3:43 remaining here. Coming out of the timeout, it's Lady Bulldogs 39, Lady Panthers 37, and Lady Bulldogs will have the ball here. We'll see what Coach Coleman has drawn up out of the timeout here. Going to a 1-3-1 trapping look. They've been in man the entire second half. Tidwell inside. Bucket for Sharon Tidwell. Tidwell with 10 points on the night. Brooklyn Brown has it. She's driving the lane. Tries to get it to Clark. Knocked away by Tidwell. Kiana Clay runs it down. She's going down the floor. They're going to call a foul on Brooklyn Can. They're going to call it, I think, on the floor. It will be a 1 in the bonus situation here, I think, as Kiana Clay will go to the line. Clay, 5 of 15 on the season, 33% free throw shooter, and shooting 1 in the bonus here. Big free throw for the Lady Bulldogs and senior Kiana Clay. Taylor Broughton has checked back into the lineup. Harper Gregory will sit down for the Lady Panthers. Clay unable to get it to go. Sarah Clark with the rebound. Up ahead, Brooklyn Brown has an opportunity. Foul on Ramaya Boyd, and Brown will go back to the line. So Brooklyn Brown has really struggled from the line tonight. She's gotten to the line several times, not been able to convert. It's a 4-point ball game, and the Lady Panthers' free throw shooting woes are really biting them right now. Ball bouncing around 3 times on the rim. It won't go for Brooklyn Brown. Second one is good. Brooklyn Brown converts. It's her first point of the night. It's Clay with the ball, a little bit out of control, but she's got it now. Double team in the corner, gets it to Tidwell, throws opposite. Boyd had an open layup, but dropped the ball. Back out front now. McAllister has it. Cross court. Sarah Clark with the steal. Ahead to Brooklyn Can't quite get the ball to go, but foul on Destiny McAllister. That's McAllister's 4th. Brooklyn Can going to the line down 3. 2:52 remaining. Paris Parker checking in. And Sharon Tidwell checking out. Looks like she's turned her ankle and is getting attended to on the side there. First one is good for Brooklyn Can. She's got 4 points on the game, all from the line. Second one bounces around just off Kiana Clay with the rebound. Full court pressure here. Clay almost lost the ball. I think they've called a foul on Harper Gregory. So that'll send Clay back to the line, shooting 1 in the bonus. Struggling from the line on this season. That ball bounces around and is out. Clark with another rebound, gets it to Armstrong. In the corner to Broughton, back cross court. Can open for 3, no good. Oh, she shuffled her feet. They called her for a walk prior to the shot. The shot was in and out, would have given the Lady Panthers the lead, but they call her for a travel for shuffling her feet. And the Lady Bulldogs will have it with 2:34 going here. Just a 2-point advantage. Clay pushing it up the floor against the full court pressure. Parker driving the baseline. Gets it to Butler. Back out top, Boyd. Clay, they're working the outside of this man-to-man defense. They haven't gotten it inside, but they need to. Off of Butler's hand, Armstrong's going to track it down. Gets it to Can. Can this time has a three. It's on the way. Just off the mark. Clark going up high for it. Battling, gets the rebound. Can wanted to try another one. She's got Broughton open on the backdoor cut. Bucket for Taylor Broughton. Tie ball game, 1:57 to go. The ball was knocked loose. Coach Sweeney thought it was a clean play. They're going to call the foul on Brooklyn Can. I believe that's her first. Team's ninth. It will be a 1 in the bonus, and it is again going to be Kiana Clay going to the line. Again, Clay so far 0 for 2 from the line on 2 front ends of a bonus on the season, 5 of 17. So she has struggled from the line. The point guard, great hand on the ball, struggling from the line. Off the backboard and in. Kiana Clay gives the Lady Bulldogs a 1-point advantage. She's got 4 points on the night. 42-41, under 2 minutes to go. Off the backboard, can't get it to go. Tidwell battling for it. McAllister battling for it. Can had it, it goes out of bounds. Lady Bulldog possession. Harper Gregory checking in for Janice Armstrong with 4 fouls. They need her on the floor, but right now maybe not the time. McAllister gets it in. Brooklyn Brown knocks it away. She's in the lane, off the mark. Sarah Clark another board. She's got 19 rebounds to Sarah Clark. Ball tipped out of bounds as Can was trying to get it to Harper Gregory. 1:34 to go, 1-point game. And Coach Sweeney wants a timeout for the Lady Panthers, trying to get a good look here. Down 1 with a minute and a half to go. This is an HCEC-TV student production, a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, Winding Springs Luxury Living, and Black Branch Self-Storage, West Point Bank, and Etown Exterminating. We'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact nfhs.com to subscribe today. So setting the scene here, 42-41 Lady Bulldogs. 19 years since the Lady Bulldogs beat the Lady Panthers. And with 1.5 to go, they're up a point. The Lady Panthers have made a valiant comeback here in the fourth quarter. They were down, I believe it's 9 to start that quarter. And some solid play from Janice Armstrong. Sarah Clark and Brooklyn Can has gotten them back in this spot where they can contend for this. They have the ball, down 1 point. So a possession here to try to make something happen, get back in and take the lead here if they can get a bucket. Trying to get it into Sarah Clark. Sean Tidwell knocks it away, but it'll be off of Tidwell, who tried to save the ball, was already standing out of bounds. So here they go again to reset. Clark trying to get it to Clark on Tidwell. There's Brooklyn Brown breaking open to the basket, knocked away by Boyd. It'll stay with the Lady Panthers. So now they have the ball on the baseline. Brooklyn Brown will bring it in from the baseline here. Lady Panthers look confused here now. Janice Armstrong with it, working on McAllister. Makes a crossover, loses it. Boyd has the ball now. Boyd trying to bring it up the floor. Armstrong all over. Brown trying to get it from McAllister. Lady Panthers are just a little bit overly zealous trying to get the ball back. There's still a lot of time with 1:15 to go, but they're going to call the foul. I believe that's on Broughton. Taylor Broughton, that'll be her first. Team's 10th, so 2 free throws here, double bonus. Kiana Clay up 1. They could use a couple of free throws here. First one is good, as I believe Kiana Clay has just decided she's going to bank all these in. It's not pretty, but I think it's much more effective than what she's been doing. Good idea for Kiana Clay here. That one is good as well, so Clay converts both. And it's Brooklyn Can now down 3 with the basketball. 1:10 remaining. She's working on Butler. Butler's off of her a little bit. I'm surprised Can doesn't just pull right there. Shoot the 3. She's going to come off the screen here. She's got Broughton in the corner, guarded by, oh goodness, pass inside. Armstrong gets it back. Oh, Clark's wide open for a 3. That one's good. Tie ball game. Sarah Clark. Sarah Clark has 18 points and 19 rebounds, and the game is tied. Somehow, you lose the best shooter on Elizabethtown's team. Sarah Clark, for the season, 54% from three-point range, and they lost her, and she knocked down her second 3 of this fourth quarter. The game is tied, 54 all, 52 seconds remaining. This is a Hardin County Education Community Television student production, Division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, Winding Springs Luxury Living, Black Branch Self Storage, West Point Bank, and Etown Exterminating. Tune in weekly for all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable's Channel 2 and Spectrum Channel 184. All HCEC-TV programs on the HCEC-TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to the channel today to get your local community sports and events. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew and the truck, John White, Richard Johnson, Jacob DeVore, and Rebecca Claxton. We'd also like to thank NFHS, the National Federation of High School Sports, and its support in providing live streaming service. Contact NFHS.com today to subscribe. Lady Panthers are going to be in full court 2-2-1 trapping pressure. They want to get it on the sideline and then trap it right here. Broughton unable to do that because of the speed of Clay. Now they've got her doubled, but Tidwell now has it. She gets around Clark, goes cross court. Butler good back to Boyd. Wow, I think they just called one on Janice Armstrong. That's her 5th ticky-tack. Weak foul called there. And I believe that's going to be Boyd that's going to go to the line for 2 now. They're in the double bonus. That is a huge loss for this Elizabethtown Lady Panther squad. Maybe Ray Cochran, number 10, is going to check in. Again, not seeing a lot of action tonight, just a limited action for Cochran, but she is a ball handler. They need that ball handling at this point in the game, so Cochran will check in. 36 seconds to go, and Ramaya Boyd will shoot 2. So Boyd at the line. First one is off the mark. That wasn't close. And so it's still tie ball game. Boyd can give this Lady Bulldogs squad the lead. This is a huge free throw for the Lady Bulldogs. It's up and off the mark. But there's Tidwell with the rebound. She's going to shoot. Can't get it to go. McAllister with a rebound. Clark is going to take it away. She could not control it in traffic. 3 girls around her as McAllister came down with the board. 24 seconds to go. Tie ball game. Lady Panthers with the basketball. Coach Sweeney is going to call a timeout. Coach Sweeney is going to try to draw something up here to get a good look for the Lady Panthers here at the end of the ball game. So here we are, your options for the Lady Panthers. You know, Sarah Clark is your best option. If they can get Clark, I'm kind of surprised that Coach Sweeney's not going back to Kristen Ritchie, because when Ritchie's on the floor, Tidwell's guarding Ritchie. And that leaves Clark on someone who is overmatched size-wise. And they could get Clark on the post, somewhere in the lane, but they're going to stay with this lineup. It'll be Tidwell guarding Clark. Can to bring the ball in. She gets it to Clark. Clark has the ball, 22 seconds. She is knocked down, but she gets it back to Can. Can's driving. Bucket, Brooklyn Can. Timeout, Coach Nikki Coleman. Can's first bucket of the night. She's got 4 free throws and for 6 points now. And Brooklyn Can knocks down the driving layup. Kind of had to throw it over her head. It's a 2-point advantage. They were down 9 to start the fourth quarter, but they have stormed back to take the lead. Just a whole different ball club offensively, way more aggressive, way more efficient, taking care of the basketball much better. And honestly, it's a John Hardin Lady Bulldog squad that just looks a little baffled and out of sorts. They've dominated this game start to finish, and right now just not finishing. We're here with 15 seconds to go. Lady Bulldogs will have the ball. They'll need to take it all the way up the court, but their top two options have to be Tidwell and McAllister in the lane to tie this thing up and to send it to overtime. Both of them have been effective in the lane, especially Destiny McAllister, who has 24 points on the game. Tidwell well below her average with just 10 points tonight. A little bit of token pressure here to make it hard to get it up the floor. 12 seconds. Clay trapped. Gets it to Tidwell. She's trying to drive. She does. She's in the lane. Off the glass. It's good, Sharon Tidwell. Good bucket by Tidwell. Can bring it up. She's double teamed. Trapped. And time will expire. And the score should be 46-46. They put the points on the wrong side. The John Hardin crowd is livid, but it is 46-46 to finish the game. So a big bucket by Tidwell. Can tried to push it up the floor to get a last-second shot, but she was double-teamed, couldn't hang on to the ball, and we'll go to extra basketball. 46-46. And 4 quarters wasn't enough. So 5 minutes will be put back on the clock, and we'll go back to action again. We'll start all over. Student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunications needs. Physical therapy associates, more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, and South Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Let me correct myself. We're going to put 4 minutes on the clock, not 5. So we'll have 4 minutes of action here. And hopefully this will be enough to determine the winner. We'll go back. Nobody's going to get an advantage of the possession here. We'll go back to a jump ball. You're in overtime, not going to give an alternating possession to give an advantage, so we'll jump it up. Clark gets it to Can. Can driving on Clay. Left hand, can't get it to go. Rebound to Broughton. Brooklyn Brown, 3 on the way, and it's off the mark. It's going to be off Destiny McAllister. Back to the Lady Panthers. Brooklyn Brown to inbounds the ball. She gets it to Taylor Broughton. Back to Brown. Brown coming around, guarded by Ramiah Boyd, trying to take care of the ball. Gets it to Clark. Clark from about 18 feet, just off the mark. Rihanna Butler will come up with the rebound. Tries to get it to Clay. She's doubled. She'll throw it ahead to McAllister. Clay setting the offense again. The Lady Panthers playing this man defense that they've played most of the second half, with the exception of a couple of possessions. Ball is lost. Taylor Broughton has it. Knocked away by Clay. It'll be Lady Panther basketball. 3:17 to go. I really got to give the advantage to the Lady Bulldogs. They've dominated most of this game, but right now the Lady Panthers just handling the situation a little better, being more aggressive, taking care of the basketball better. Broughton has it. Again, no Janice Armstrong, the normal point guard for this Lady Panther squad. She has fouled out. That's a big deal. There's Sydney. Sydney, I said it again. Sarah Clark with the ball. Gets it to Brooklyn Can. She's going to drive. Gets it to Clark in the corner. Clark, 3 on the way. It's good, Sarah Clark. Knocks down another 3. 49-46, Lady Panthers. What a comeback. Tidwell has it. Brooklyn Brown knocks it away. Interesting call there. I thought that was off Brooklyn Brown, not off of Destiny McAllister. But the Lady Panthers will have the ball. It's going to be Paris Parker checking in, Rihanna Butler checking out. Paris Parker's been really active, rebounding, and just causing a lot of havoc for this Lady Panthers squad. Oh, bad inbounds pass. Sharon Tidwell takes it, driving the lane, just off the mark. Sarah Clark with a rebound. Gets it to Brown, who gets it to Can. Can doubled, trapped in the corner. Clay with the steal. Back to McAllister, left wing, 2:20 to go. She's fouled by Brooklyn Can on the drive. Again, they're in the double bonus. That'll be 2 free throws. Both teams will be shooting 2 free throws on every foul at this point. So McAllister will go to the line. Can. That's only her second foul. Team's 10th. Actually, it's team's 11th or 12th. They just don't put that up on the board. McAllister will sink the first. Again, she has been money tonight. Actually, I think she has 23 points, not 25 now. And there's another one. Now it's 24 for McAllister. She knocks down 2 free throws, 49-48, 2:18 to go. Destiny McAllister not feeling the pressure of the moment. They need to go her way. She and Tidwell have got to drive the ball. Can down the lane, can't get it to go. They'll call a foul on Kiana Clay. Brooklyn Can back to the line. She's getting way more aggressive driving the basketball. Not sure why she hasn't done a little more of that throughout this ball game. I believe that's Kiana Clay's second, team's 10th. So again, everything will be a 2-shot foul at this point. I'd say the more aggressive you can be, the better opportunity you have. First free throw is good by Can. Second on the way, in and out. Tidwell with the rebound. Off of Tidwell's foot, it will go out of bounds back to the Lady Panthers. Just a little bit out of control, a little bit excited. Again, this is such a big opportunity for this Lady Bulldog squad to get over the hump and beat this Lady Panther ball club. Looked like they had opportunities. Again, Sarah Clark guarded by Ramaya Boyd with Richie on the floor, guarded by Tidwell. Knocked away. Paris Parker will come up with the steal. She's going to bring up, it's a 2-point ball game with 1:43 to go. Looking to get it to Tidwell. She'll get it back to Clay to set the offense. Lady Bulldogs, I believe, are in a 2-3 look. Paris Parker shuffled her feet as she looked to drive the basketball. Broughton checking back in for Richie. Again, just in shock that Sarah Clark at 6 feet tall, when she gets about a 5'6 defender, 5'4 defender on her, that they're not going to her in the post. Can has it looking for Clark. Gets it to Clark, driving off the mark. Battle for the basketball. Brooklyn Brown comes up with it. They're going to call a foul on Sharon Tidwell. Looks like Brooklyn Brown will go back to the line. Tidwell's 4th. So loose ball. Two free throws for Brooklyn Brown. It's a 2-point Lady Panther advantage. 1:21 to go here in the overtime. Brown has struggled from the line, but that one's good. Pressure free throw from Brooklyn Brown. She's knocked down her last 2, maybe finding some rhythm there. And it looks like Coach Sweeney wants a timeout so he can talk about what they're going to do after this second Brooklyn Brown free throw with 1:21 to go and a 3-point advantage. Winding Springs Luxury Living is located in Elizabethtown on Nicholas Street, now leasing brand new apartments and condos. Also available as Black Branch self-storage for all your storage needs. Call 270-766-1155 today to make an appointment or visit WindingSpringsEtown.com and BlackBranchStorage.com. Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, a family-owned business with competitive prices, pickup service, and a friendly staff available for your recycling needs. Located in Elizabethtown on 31W, just south of exit 91 on Interstate 65. Call 270-982-7206 to talk to someone about scrapping metal and recycling. Etown Exterminating is a locally owned, family-run pest control company that's been servicing the surrounding areas of Kentucky since 1976. Whatever your pest control issues are, their team has the knowledge, skill, and training to safely and effectively eliminate the problem. Call 270-737-6900 or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank, 5 offices located in Etown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. Brooklyn Brown has one more free throw. It's a 3-point ball game right now. She knocks down the second, so Brooklyn Brown, 2 big free throws there. And Rihanna Butler is going to check in for Paris Parker. Rihanna Butler, again, the 3-point shooting specialist for this Lady Bulldog squad. I'm sure they'd like to get it in the lane with McAllister or Tidwell, but if they need to kick it out, the person to kick it out to is Rihanna Butler. McAllister driving up the floor on Brown. There's Can is guarding Clay. There's Tidwell in the lane. She needs to take the ball to the rim. She does. She finds Boyd open for 3. Ramaya Boyd off the mark. Clay with the rebound. Oh, great job dribbling. She's now trapped in the corner. Gets it to McAllister on the baseline. Can't get it to go. McAllister with a rebound, trying to get it to Boyd. She's got it, and that will be an alternating possession. Looks like the Lady Bulldogs will retain. 53 seconds to go here. So Clay and McAllister coming up with 2 offensive rebounds. Oh, McAllister, great position inside for an easy layup on the inbounds pass. It's a 2-point ball game. Can has it. Clay guarding. Clay is going to foul. May have been a little early, I think, in the clock to foul. Both teams have struggled to hang on to the basketball, so I would have think Coach Coleman would want to play some defense for 15 seconds or so and see if they can't create a turnover by making this thing a little bit messy and ugly. But Brooklyn Can will go to the line for 2. Can will knock down the first. As bad as the free throw shooting was in the first half for the Lady Panthers, it's been fantastic here down the stretch and in overtime. That one's off the mark. Can gets the rebound. She's dribbling around. They're going to probably have to foul now. Ramaya Boyd trying to poke it away. They're going to call. No, they do not call the foul. It's going to be a timeout by Coach Sweeney. 36 seconds remain. 53-50 Lady Panthers. And we'll see what Coach Sweeney has in mind here. I'm sure he just wants to be able to take care of the basketball for as long as he can. Run clock. Taylor Broughton's going to check back in. Not sure who she's getting out. Maybe Kristen Ritchie. They want another ball handler on the floor. Again, 36 seconds remain. And it's a 3-point ball game. It is a 1-possession game. The Lady Bulldogs, Coach Coleman on the other side, wants to create some havoc on the inbounds pass and on the ensuing pass. If they can get into a trapping situation, they can create a turnover here and not have to foul. If they foul, 1 made free throw out of 2 gives the Lady Panthers a 2-possession lead. With 36 seconds, that is a hard hill to climb. So the Lady Bulldogs are going to be looking to try to steal the ball from the Lady Panthers here on the inbounds. Brooklyn Brown bringing it inbounds. Trying to get it to Can. Knocked away by Kiana Clay. She's got it dribbling like Curly Neal on the ground. 3 on the way from Butler. Just off the mark. Tidwell going for it hard, but it's Harper Gregory with it. Can now has it ahead to Taylor Broughton, and they will foul Brooklyn Can. She'll go to the line for 2. The foul on Clay. I believe that is Kiana Clay's 5th foul. She's been fouling here late to try to get them back into it. She only had, I think, 2 team fouls late in the 4th quarter, but now fouled out of the ball game, so the point guard is out. She almost made an amazing play there. She did make an amazing play. That ball was halfway down and rolled back out. Again, I feel like a make here on this free throw puts this ball game away, making it a 2-possession game, and this one falls. Brooklyn Can. She's got 9 points on the ball game. Boyd bringing it up the floor in the absence of Clay. She'll be the point guard. She's got to give it to somebody to get a shot off. They're down 2 possessions. It's now Tidwell going to drive. She's going to throw it back out. They're going to call a foul, I think, on Kristen Ritchie. No, calling it on Harper Gregory. She was not guarding, I don't think, Sharon Tidwell, but they go 42 instead of 22. Tidwell will shoot 2 free throws, so with 12 seconds, if she can knock down 1 or 2 of these, they still have a shot here. The Lady Bulldogs need to cut this to a 1-possession game. First one just a little long, in and out. Taylor Broughton checking back in for Harper Gregory. Actually, she's going to get Kristen Ritchie, so Ritchie will check out. Second one good from Tidwell. And Coach Coleman will call a timeout on the made free throw. 54-51, 12 seconds remaining. Again, Coach Coleman's going to try to set up some sort of defensive pressure to get a turnover here. Obviously, they could use a 3 here to tie it. With 12 seconds, if you can get a quick turnover, a layup is okay. But certainly, you got to be thinking 3 first. This is an HCEC-TV student production, division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors: Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Waddell's Auto and Scrap Metal Recycling, Winding Springs Luxury Living, Black Branch Self Storage, West Point Bank, and Etown Exterminating. Special thanks to our HCEC-TV crew: John White in the truck, Richard Johnson, Jacob DeVore, and Rebecca Claxton, bringing you the action and bringing you extra action. So we'll see what it is that the Lady Panthers have drawn up as far as getting the ball inbounds. Right now, all of the Lady Bulldogs are down on the other end of the court, hoping to apply a lot of pressure to this Lady Panther squad. They've got to guard. They're leaving Can open. There's Kettlehake going to be on her. Kettlehake gets there. Deep ball thrown. Tidwell there. Harper Gregory has it. There's going to be a foul on Tidwell, and Gregory will go to the line. Tidwell needed to foul. She's upset that they've called it on her, and it is her 5th. But that was the right idea. She needed to commit that foul to stop the clock. 9.3 remaining. And Harper Gregory with an opportunity to salt this thing away. It'll be Paris Parker checking back in. So now Clay and Tidwell fouled out. Harper Gregory, with 9 seconds to go, can put this away with 1 made free throw. First one is off the mark. Without Tidwell on the floor, this rebound is not a sure thing. Certainly, Destiny McAllister is the one to try to get this, and this will be a mad scramble. If this is a miss, it's off the mark. McAllister makes a great rebound, but it's Butler that comes up with it. She's got to push it. There's only 5 seconds to go. She gets it to McAllister, 2 seconds. 1, Boys shooting it at the buzzer, just off the mark, and the Lady Panthers will hang on. Big fourth quarter comeback victory. Heartbreak for the Lady Bulldogs, who dominated the first 3 quarters of this ball game. Had this thing salted away. If they could have played solid, smart basketball, but unable to take care of the ball, unable to put it away. Lady Panthers played great in the fourth quarter, played great in the overtime. And our final here, 54-51, Lady Panthers. Lady Bulldogs, heartbreak. They'll get another shot. They'll get another shot in January at this Lady Panther squad over at their home court at John Hardin High School, and we'll be excited to see that one. It'll be another exciting ball game, I'm sure, but that's what we're going to see, I think, a lot of this year in this 17th district. Very equally matched squads. They're going to give us some really good action. We had some good action last night. Central Hardin hanging on to defeat North Hardin. And 17th District girls basketball this year is going to be, well, in the words of the NBA, fantastic. So great finish here from Charlie Rollins Memorial Gymnasium. The home team goes home happy. The visiting John Hardin Lady Bulldogs unable to pull off the victory tonight. This has been Paul Gray. Good night, everybody.